Welcome back to Single Girl Budgets. My name is Jessica. I am back. It has been a while, you guys. So my business trip was amazing. And I actually changed some things up because basically the trip was 2 weeks long. And initially it was within driving distance. So the plan was to drive down, spend the first week, come back, drive back down for the second week. Well, I decided not to do that. My dogs were taken care of with friends, so I didn't have to worry about Stan Man or Pucky Man. They were both living their best lives, playing with their best friends. And I didn't have anything else I had to do that weekend, so I ended up staying for 2 full weeks, basically. Like, it was like 12 days or something. Which was nice, except I didn't do any filming. I didn't do anything, you guys. Like, it is the 5th. It is currently September 5th. Hopefully this video will go up today. And I have not planned out my September 4th paycheck budget. So that's what we got to do today because... yeah. Also, remember how I said, oh yeah, I'm going to be gone for on a business trip. They're going to pay for all my food, so I'm not going to spend that much. That's going to be great. I lied. I did some shopping. I did buy a lot of gifts for people because I had people checking in on my house. I had people watching my dogs. So I decided that, I'd get them gifts. And I'm a gift giver. So, yeah. But this is my current budget book. Good things happen to those who hustle. I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm going to grab my notes here, set those off to the side, and grab, you know what, let's use one of my dual tip markers. So I am not, I have a lot of stuff from Erin Condren, you guys. I am not pushing her stuff because I don't agree with some things that has happened. But this is stuff I already spent money on. This is stuff that I'm going to use. I'm not going to let it go to waste because I spent my hard-earned money. So I'm really liking the dual tip markers right now, so that's what we're going to use today. First things first, though, we have to close out our spending. And you guys, do you see that? I ran out of room on this side, so I had to put my last one over here. And yes, these are from 9.4, even though technically this budget was only supposed to go through 9.3. But like I said, I hadn't set up 9.4 yet, and so I just decided to put it all on there, and it's all money that's regardless. So, whole spending tracker. Okay, let's grab some highlighters. So, if you are new, I basically am tracking things that I know I'm going to go over on. So, there are certain things I do track, certain things I don't track. First things first is going to be any debit card transaction, because I do use a combination of debit and credit. For the most part, I try to use credit, but occasionally, So, let's just highlight all the debit transactions to make my life a little easier when I'm trying to add things up. Starbucks, life insurance, I am not going to highlight. That's credit. Okay. So there's all my debit card transactions. Now I'm going to go in with the blue, and I am going to highlight anything that is out of the ordinary for me. So, for example, Netflix I am not going to highlight because that's a subscription. I know I'm going to be charged that every month. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. Oh, that was like, we went for a little wild ride there for a second. So that I'm not going to highlight. I am going to highlight my oil change because I only had $60 in my cash sinking fund. What I ended up doing, I put it on my credit card, deposited the cash. Well, I didn't technically deposit the cash, but that's what we're going to say that I did because that's cash I'm using for this week's cash stuffing. Whatever. But that other $11.47 is on the credit card. The nails, I did put it on credit. However, again, that's another one of those things that came from my sinking fund. But I had enough to cover that completely, so I'm not even going to worry about that. I don't do my gas because, again, I know that's going to happen. And then I went shopping, and then I went to a distillery and went shopping. This is technically for the next week, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and just put it on this week. Next. Again, shopping, shopping. Hulu is a subscription, so I'm not going to worry about that. Ross was shopping. Hobby Lobby was shopping. I did get my nails done while I was down in Tennessee, which is where I was, in case you're all wondering, hence the distillery. Because I had like 2 break, they were coming up, and so I just took the tips off, went ahead and did dip nails. They're super cute. They did an ombre effect. I like it. Planner Kate got me, y'all. Beef jerky outlet. Again, that's part of the gifts, part for me. I did a Pure Romance order because she had a sale on Coochie Cream. If you've never used Coochie Cream, it is the best stuff in the world. We bought more moonshine because gifts, and I like moonshine. And then one more gift here because I got a gift card for my friends who watched my dogs. Whew. Okay, highlighters, go away. I don't even want to see this page anymore. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to zoom you guys out just a little bit. Oh, wrong way. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go through here and add up. I'm just going to do one total. Oh, I'm just going to do one total. We're not going to do 2. I don't see the point in doing 2 since I'm doing this late. I usually try to do 1 week at a time, have that done before we do this, but I was busy. So I'm going to go ahead and add this up, and we'll be right back. Oh, help me. Also, did anyone else see me mess up and have to restart there? There may have been crying. There's even more crying as I watch this total go up and up and up and up and up. All right, cash, we don't need to worry about that. All right, let's go ahead and do the debit card transactions. And again, I'll be right back. All right, well, that wasn't as bad. That's only 88. So let's go ahead and add our 731.47. I want to make sure that number is correct, and it is. I did all my math correct, you guys. Woohoo! Okay, so there are that's my spending for the week. Oh, Lord help me. All right. We are now on our paycheck budget, you guys. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. I moved the camera around, but okay, so let's I need a red. Do I have a red one of these? I do. I dig them out. I don't know why I'm digging these like dual tip markers all of a sudden. Considering I don't know if I ever used them. Like, I've had them forever. This pack's not even open. That's how you know I've had them forever and haven't even used them. All right. Open. Oh my gosh. Why is this? Why? All right. Red. Oh my. Why is there so much stuff? Okay. I'm back and I'm done complaining. You all heard that, right? Okay. So we are going to go down to our spending and we are going to transfer this total number here of, light. $819.47. I don't do change. I'm just going to round it up to $820. So our spending was actually $820, which is $620 over budget. Holy moly. I'm going to go ahead and go through these. I know that this is why I use erasable pens, you guys. Why didn't you tell me to use the erasable? Because I wouldn't have listened. You are absolutely correct. All right, so our actual here was 766, 145 here. We had 76 here, 153. 40, electronic savings was 100, cash was in fact 120, sinking funds was 60, so no changes on any of these, which is the beauty of being a paycheck budgeter. So that means that our actual spending, we were in the red, $620. You guys see that there? Yep. So then this plus this will equal this. So 1660 plus, that glare. I'm sorry, guys. Plus 620 20 equals 2280. And that is in fact correct. And I'm going to just write that in red. That way I know that we were way over. All right, so let's look at our income from this past week. You guys, yeah, it was awesome, first off. So obviously our rollover, our credit rollover, that's not going to change. If you have any questions about what this credit rollover is, I know that's something that is not a normal term. It's kind of something I've made up for myself. I've explained it in other videos, but if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I will tell you. It may not make sense to you. Some days it doesn't make sense to me, but it works. So I actually received some extra from my job. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there, which means we received, so I got $17.02 instead of the $15.19 I was expecting. So that's $183 extra dollars. And then I did have some miscellaneous income come in. A lot of you know that I was in the process of closing on my refinance for my mortgage. That went through. I did have an overage in my escrow account. So I got a refund of that $320. So my total extra income was $503. So again, this. So we have $2,795 total dollars, which is a good thing since I spent so much money. So let's take our actual income minus our actual expenses. And we have a rollover of $515. Probably can't see that because I'm putting my finger in the way. But it might help if you're in frame too, huh? One of these days I'll learn these things, you guys. I'm sorry. So my actual rollover is only slightly less than my potential, which is awesome because I spent a lot more, but thankfully I also brought in a lot more. So could have been a lot worse, but thankfully it's not. Okay. I want to do my next paycheck budget. Now that we've got this rollover amount, we can go ahead and do that. So I went ahead and grabbed stickers out of my Etsy shop. These are all listed in there. You guys, look at how cute this washi. Oh, I guess I'm holding it all upside down. But like, look how cute these washies are. We got a paycheck budget, sinking funds, debt tracker. There we go. I think these are adorable. You can get any combination of them in my shop. It's always linked below. So I am no longer going to do a monthly budget because, you guys, I'm not a monthly budgeter. I did one for August and it's back here. But that's not how I budget. It's not how my brain works. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to do a paycheck budget. Do I want to go ahead and do the paycheck budget, or do I want to do like my debt tracker, sinking funds? Probably not going to do variable income either because I haven't used it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do my debt tracker here. Oh, let's get you guys straight there. And do my sinking funds here with my little tracker underneath. And then we'll put the paycheck budget here. Yeah. Okay. And I think I'm going to use... Which washi should we use, guys? I think this one's definitely my favorite. Let's use one of those. So, this is just some super cute washi. We'll put it at the top. And then I wonder where are my stickers? Anybody know? Anybody know what I did with them? I'm gonna try not to break things. If you hear a crash, it's fine. It's just my face. Because I don't know what I did with my stickers. Oh, I bet you they're in a box. Which box and where? Oh, it's over there. Are we sure they're in a box? I bet you they're in here. That is upside down. I am clearly not prepared, guys, as usual. I have months that... Ah, there they are. These are mine. These are my months. And I just like to be... I'm just going to go ahead and put... I'm going to zoom you guys in a little. I'm going to pull this paycheck budget. I'm just going to do that like right there. And I'm going to go ahead and take my September just kind of for a little. Ooh, do I want to put that there or do I want to put that back here when I do my debt? I think I want to do that when I do my debt. So we'll just set that off to the side. Ignore. I just spent all that time looking for stuff. Didn't even need it. How do you guys even deal with me? I don't know. All right, paycheck budget. I can tell I printed them on the wrong setting because they look real weird. Bet. Income sources. We'll put this guy down here. There's that. And then I always have, for the first paycheck of the month, because I don't pay my credit card until the second, I always have 3 sources. I have my rollover. I have my salary, which has been changing lately, which is interesting. And I do a miscellaneous. So then we can put in our total income. There we go. So we know from what we just did, our rollover is going to be $515. And there's a little bit of a gap there, but that's okay. Salary, I did receive a raise, which is super exciting. It's going to be $1,564. And then I never budget anything for miscellaneous. So my total income is expected to be $2,079. And then actual, obviously, we know that this one is correct to the 515, but we don't know anything else. And then let me grab my ruler. I'm going to go ahead and draw some lines here. 1, 2, 3. All right, so there's our income section. Now let's go ahead and do, where's my thin washi? I am clearly not prepared, you guys. All right, let's do, I'm going to do this one. I don't know why, but I really like it. Like, it's not my favorite, but I think that it'll be a nice little comparison. Let's do our expenses. All right. And then for this paycheck is going to be a little bit different, but it's a good different, okay? So expenses. I do live in a community that requires an HOA fee, so I have that. I have to make my car payment. Every paycheck, we do an electronic savings that is automatically transferred. I do not see that money is gone right away. I've got my cash, which you will see that stuffing video tomorrow. I don't know why I felt the need to tomorrow. And then I always put spending. And that's for basically any electronic spending that occurs. I am going to put one more line in here, and that is going to be extra savings. So, as I said, I just closed on my mortgage refinance, which means technically I would pay my mortgage this paycheck. But you guys, I don't have to because of the refinance, because of things being moved around and them having to redo numbers and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to take that mortgage payment. It would usually be just under $400. It's like, well, it was what, $393? Hold on, let's $394. I was so close. That's going to go to savings. So let me show you my plan here. Let's draw some lines and then we'll talk plans. Oh man. I went over the sticker. You guys. Ugh, today's not my day. I quit. I give up. I'm going home. Oh wait, I am home. Okay, so expected for the HOA, that is always $231. Car is $355. Electronic savings is $100. Cash this time is going to be $105. Usually it is $120. However, last paycheck I took some I had some expenses that came out of sinking funds. So basically, instead of depositing that money and then withdrawing $120, I just kept the cash. So I'm going to work, basically I'm kind of going to change some numbers around. Because I always give myself $320 for spending for a paycheck. So instead of $105, I am going to give myself $215. And then extra savings is actually going to be $1,000. And I will explain where that comes from in just a second. What did I do with my calculator? I just had it 5 seconds ago. Here it goes. All right. Let me get you guys out of the glare there. All right, so we have 231 plus 355 plus 100 plus 105 plus 215. So that is 1,006. So if I add that extra 1,000, that's going to put me at $2,006. So that $1,000, we had quite a big rollover from last paycheck, which included the refund, like we were talking about, the refund from my escrow account, plus the $400 mortgage payment that I'm not making because I don't have to. So that would have put me slightly shy. However, I thankfully have enough, and I made enough last month, that I am able to just roll it up to $1,000. Which makes me super excited. So, I'm going to go ahead and do another washi there. We're going to do our potential rollover. And yes, that means that I am not working with a lot of extra, so I am going to have to make sure that I spend wisely and I stick to the budget, because I plan on transferring this money as soon as I'm done here. I want it out of my bank account. So I need to make sure that I'm using my money wisely. But sometimes when you're a little uncomfortable, that's when you do the best. So 2079 minus 2006 is going to leave us with a whopping $73, guys. 73 doll hairs. So that is enough that if, I go a little bit over, no big deal. But I can't go a lot over. I need to keep it under control. I spent a lot the last 2 weeks, so I really need to get that money to savings and keep it there. So I'm going to zoom you guys out. Look how cute that looks. What do you guys think? And that is it. That is it for this paycheck budget. We closed out our August budget. Oh, no, I do want to do one more thing. So I like putting the dates on here so that I don't forget when I've budgeted what this is for. And I already have some Planner Kate stickers that are perfect for it, if I can find them. I should really organize this. But, that would require time and effort that I'm not willing to put into it right now. Excuse me. All right, so I love these long, skinny labels. I believe these are made for the petite planner. They're S516. I'm going to grab my marker, and we are going to pick a color. I don't really want want to do orange. I kind of want to do like this yellow. What do you guys think of that yellow? Like, I feel like those two are very similar. So let's do this. So this is going to be September 4th through, anybody know? 17th, right? Yep, 4th through 17th. 2020. Perfect. And then I will just put that right down here at the bottom. That way I know. All right, guys, that is it for this budget. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Put any comments, questions, etc. down below, because I love talking to you guys, and I like to talk about different ideas and the way I do things and the way you do things and how it works. So, like I said, if you enjoyed, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so that, you know, you can become part of this little fam that we got going on over here. Hit the bell so you don't miss a single upload, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! I'm back. I lied. You guys, I didn't set up my spending trackers. Like, what was I gonna do? Where was I gonna write everything? I'm crazy some days. Okay, let's get things straightened out here. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Okay, we need some super cute washi. I think I'm gonna use this one. It kind of ties in there with our thin washi there. And I'm just gonna put this at the top of both of our pages, which my book is getting real thick. Oh, I'm so crooked already. Book's getting real thick at the top there, but you know, should be all right. And then all I do with this is I put my little, oh, did you not cut right? You're being a little pain. Put my spending tracker. I do my date, method, description, amount, which is crooked, but it's okay. And then I do give 2 options for the spending trackers. You can have a total spending line, or this total expenses over here, which is broken down by spending method, because I do a combination of credit, debit, cash, kind of whatever works for me. So we're just gonna do this on this other side. I do like to have 2, and I like to separate out by week. I think that by week is easier to tackle. So we're just gonna put this down. And boom. Now we're done. Okay, bye. Love you.